When should you go into Elite? Well, when you want to and when you're ready. And if you're not playing with a merit, after you've killed Loghorian in normal. So once you kill Loghorian in normal, you'll be able to go into Elite. There you go. But you might be thinking, am I ready to go in? Well, I'm level 60, so if I'm not ready by level 60, I'm doing something wrong. So there you go. I've put Elite up. I'm going in. If you remember, I mean, you might not remember, but I have completed the base game, killed Loghorian. I've completed Ashes of Malmouth DLC. I've completed the Forgotten Gods DLC on this character. And so I've come in here. If you look at the map, I've not come into Elite before. So I'm not making this up. I haven't come in and cleared a load of stuff to test this theory out. Now, if you go into... hang on. First rule, stick your toggle skills on. There you go. I've got my toggle skills on. And you come into Elite and have a look at your... this top row in Elite is immediately struck with a minus 25% penalty. My piercing's not great. It's now 51, so it's 25% less than it should be. And that's when it's talking about a percentage reduction, that is showing a percentage amount. So it's not like 25% of 80. It's if I had 80% in there, it would be whatever the hell 80 minus 25 is, 55, I don't know, something like that. This row in Elite, I believe, is not affected. In Ultimate, that gets a 50% reduction, that gets a 25% reduction. So you come into Elite and you look at that. If these figures are all really, really low or minus numbers, you want to rethink what you're doing and possibly go and get a bunch of components or change some of your devotions around to buff your resistances that are playing up. Really, if your top row is all 80, I mean, that's not good. Right. Let's talk to this Pratt. We don't need to, obviously, but I did. So you come into Elite and you think, am I doing enough damage? Is my defense high enough? Now, you can look at numbers all day. The only way you're going to know for sure is to run out of the gate and start fighting things. Can't remember how to play this character. I haven't played this character for a while. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Right, let's get some boys up and... yeah. So if you think, am I doing enough damage? Obviously, go and fight some stuff and see whether you think you're doing enough damage. Yeah. Against these low-level idiots, I'm doing enough damage. Let's go and find a boss to fight. Right, there he is. Yeah, I took a fair bit of damage, so that's probably ether damage. Let's have a look. What's my ether resistance? Not great. So yeah, so you're gonna take more damage, obviously, than you were taking in normal, and enemies are going to be a little bit more resistant to your damage types than they were in normal. Doesn't matter what damage you're doing, that's the way it is. So yeah, so if you've unlocked Elite, go in and have a go and see what happens and figure out whether you think you're dealing enough damage and whether you're defensive enough. Let's go and have a go at that reanimator. See how exciting it is. You don't want it too exciting. I mean, exciting is good, but you don't want to be flying by the seat of your pants in every fight particularly. Right, let's try the reanimator out. And if he goes down reasonably quickly, you're laughing. There you go. So he's alright. I mean, you compare and contrast with how slow and tedious that fight is when you first take him on in normal if you haven't got many skills on the go and your damage isn't that good. So in a way it can feel easier. Right. I wonder how my devotions are looking. I should have got 46. I think it's 46, might be 45 from normal, because I didn't do the one in Shattered Realm, and I haven't done. I'm going to go back and do that Morganeth quest. I haven't done that yet. Maybe I only had 45, so maybe I've got 46 now. Let's have a quick look. 40, yeah, 46, and I was going to work on getting him, which meant purple. Right, so that's that. So I needed one more in there, and now I can start working on this guy. This is looking good, actually. Maybe I should just get all those devotion points in Elite before I go and do the Morganeth quest in normal. Maybe I'll do that. Forgot how pretty this character is to play. It's a great laugh. Pharos is down. I'm just going to run up and get the Whitemire Rift and then quit. I think I've proved that this character is ready for Elite. I had no doubt that it would be. I mean, if at level 60 with optimal, well, in my opinion, optimal point allocation, it would have been horrific if it hadn't been ready for Elite. I know some of the resistances aren't spot on, but my recommendation would be get that sorted out. Right, I'll dump some thermite mines on those boys. Trying not to get too involved with the ether damage. Yeah. Try and kill them all as they come out of the ground. Oh god, they're all gone. Okay, well, that was a bit easy. Oh, I'm going to go and get this other shrine. Let's make a start on that blind sage. Yeah, so in answer to the question, how do you know when you're ready to go into Elite? Answer that question yourself by going into Elite and trying it out. And if you've got all the DLCs, I don't know how many Slith necklaces I've got. If you've got both DLCs but you haven't completed them and you've just got tempted after you killed Logorian to go into Elite, you're not blocking yourself. You're not blocking yourself from going back into normal. And I'll show you, as soon as I grab this shrine, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because what I noticed with quite a few of the videos I did was, even though I try my best to talk about this stuff on a beginner level, I do take things for granted and I do miss things out, and I do pitch some of the information at an intermediate level when I'm not intending to do that. And anyone who calls that stuff out, that is spot on, because if you're a new player and I'm not delivering the new player info that I'm saying I'm delivering, tell me and I'll try and do something about it. I can't go back and fix rubbish information that I've already posted, but I can talk about it and sort things out. Right, so I don't really want to get any more rifts or anything. Right, let's get that blind sage started. He's down. Yeah, it looks like a girl, doesn't it? Right, so that's physique, spirit, offensive ability. Brilliant. So that's good. Physique is getting your defensive ability up. Spirit is increasing my damage because spirit's buffing elemental damage. Plus 25 offensive ability, always good. That's going to buff my elemental damage, which means it will buff fire and lightning, which is good. I don't do cold damage, so not interested. Plus 25 offensive ability. And I'm going to come up here, crit damage, defensive ability, 30% skill. So I'm not going to get that one because I don't do cold damage. That's a wasted point. I'll get that because I do lightning damage, as do my Wind Devils, so they'll get buffed by that. I'll get that because I do fire damage with a whole bunch of attack skills, and then I will stick that for now on. I'll put it on Stunjacks because they don't have anything on them. And at that point I can retrieve, what am I going to do? I'm not going to retrieve anything. I got enough to finish that as well, so I can get 2 points in that. So that thing, I'll have everything apart from that, and that'll be finished there. So there you go. So it's like, yeah, so if you go into Elite and think, oh no, that's too scary, I don't like it, you can go back to normal. The other thing is, if you go into Elite and you need a component that is sold by, for example, Coven or Mammoth Resistance, you go into Elite and you can't go there. So even though you know what you want, you can't go and buy it. So go back into normal and go shopping. See? I mean, you can't think, oh yeah, I'll just nip up to the Coven, and you just can't, obviously. Right, so that was a quick how do I know when I'm ready for Elite video. I hope you liked that one. Sort of an update on the Elementalist, but not really. I haven't really talked much about what I'm doing with it, apart from just to run around and kill a few things. I hope that was useful. If it was, let me know. If it wasn't, well, yeah, just tell me, John, that was a load of garbage. Nobody wants to know when they need to go into Elite. No one ever asked that question. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.